give a very thorough answer to every single one of them. And yeah, let's start. First question is from Luke Larson 6405. What do you like and not like about where you live? I have lived here for a little over a month, so I can't fully say it all because I haven't even checked around in this area too much. But from what I can say right now, what I like is that the location in terms of work and gym is perfect. Like, it couldn't be even more perfect. Like, it's so close to everything. It's gym is like a 7-minute walk away, and work is also about the same, but they're not in the same place, but they are. I'm like in the middle of them too, so it's so perfect. And I get to go to the groceries, get the groceries when I want, just walk in there, and it's perfect. Also, everything else that used to be so far from me is so much closer. So I really like that one, and I have a lot of people here, so they are closer to me as well. So in terms of that, it is so good. It is so good. In terms of what I don't like, however, is I don't need a lot of space, but I just don't like this one section of this apartment where I have my computer and my kitchen. They are in the same place, and it's really hard to navigate when I want to make food and I want to eat. Like, I can easily make some food and then go to the desk and eat it there while I watch some YouTube or whatever. That's great, but I have to move my chair to make some food, and then I have to bring it back, and then when I want to open my fridge, I have to move my chair again, and things just get in the way because it's just so tiny. But that's the only thing that I don't like about this apartment. Everything else, besides there's one more thing. It gets so unbelievably hot, like so fucking hot, so hot. It's unbelievable. I open the window, I leave it open, and it doesn't get better because outside is also hot. Shocker, it's summertime. It is summertime right now, so everything is hot. It's only manageable at night for a few hours when it's not as hot, so actually a bit colder air gets in this apartment because I live on the top floor, and all the warm air will come to the top floor, and also the padding in these walls and everything is so perfect. Well designed, but too well, because it's unbearable sometimes to live here. It's just so hot. It's so hot. So yeah, I am only not suffering at night when I have the window open, and at daytime it doesn't matter if it's open or not. I'll just have maybe a little bit more air, but I have the same temperature, so it's like I don't even know if I should leave it open or not. What I also don't like is the nature isn't really that near here. I really have to go out of my way to go to the nature, and there's a bit of noise in here. Like, and it's not too noisy. It's not that crazy of a place in the town, but sometimes when I do leave the window open overnight, and I can hear people screaming and shit in the morning, and I wake up usually like that, and there's also some construction work, so I usually wake up to that even when it's not time to wake up, so that sometimes does bother me. But everything else about this place is awesome. What is something you would change about yourself? I don't know. I'm not really sure I want to change something about myself because I'm perfect. I'm so perfect. I'm pitch perfect. No one can become change something about myself. I just want myself to come more to the awareness so I can be fully myself. So what I would like to change about myself is, I guess, to be more myself. If that makes sense. And not casting aside like certain parts of myself. But welcome it all, Welcome it all. Renzo R is asking if I had a podcast, what would be the topic? What is something you could talk for hours about? Probably. Oh, I don't know if I could talk about hours, but I could talk about table tennis for a long time, like about the tactics and how amazing it is. I could also talk about the self-improvement aspect of things, like how some things affect other things. I think it's very, very interesting. But then again, I don't know if I could talk about it forever. But I could definitely talk about it with a certain person who is very interested about it and sees it the same way I do, and he's smarter than me about it. And I would ask them a lot of questions, and it would be very interesting. And I think I could talk about it for hours, about the psychology of it all. But yeah, I don't know. I talk for hours anyway, about nonsense. I talk about nonsense forever. If I have a perfect person with me, I could talk nonsense with them forever. I don't even need a topic. What is your age? My age, unfortunately, changes every year. I know not everyone is like that, but it does change every year, unfortunately. So I'm going to say my year of birth. It is 1998, 14th of November, born on 10 p.m. exactly, and also born in Estonia. Doesn't matter the town. So if you're one of those astrology freaks, in a good way, you can go check out my chart or whatever. I don't believe in it anymore, but I used to, and I was so interested about it all. So you can check it out if you are interested. How tall are you? I am 177.5 centimeters, but it's a possibility that I grew just a little bit, so I might be 178 centimeters. I haven't checked, but I usually like to say, tell the people that I'm 178 centimeters, which is about 5 foot and 10 inches. Not that tall, but I'm below average in my own country, but I'm a bit above average in other countries. But I'm definitely not tall, and it doesn't bother me. It used to bother me when I was younger, but now it doesn't bother me whatsoever. I see some people who are younger than me and are so much taller than me. It doesn't bother me at all. It's just interesting to see. It's like I'm just talking with them like this. Yeah. But it makes no difference to me anymore. And the dating, it makes no difference in dating as well. For me personally, maybe for other people, but for me it makes zero to no difference. Plus my height is also not that short either, so I'm in the middle, I'd say. Next one is from, I might butcher this, so I'm sorry, Shanes Yalmida 2212. What are your favorite hobbies? My favorite hobbies, I did have a video about my hobbies and why I like them or love them. You can check them out. So yeah, you can check it out. I'll just say what are my hobbies, and then the reason why I like them. You can just check out the video. My favorite hobbies are table tennis, chess, gym, meditating, meeting other people, sometimes, but it's kind of both the same, YouTube videos and gaming. Because I do have a different channel. It's not as active anymore, but I do post there sometimes. But I'm more active here now, I'd say. Describe your childhood in a few words. Only a few. Sorry, I can't do that. I have to tell everything. So let's start with trauma number one. Maybe work out to the seventh one. Maybe we'll get there. It might take some time. My childhood was till I was like 10 years old. It was so good. I had so much fun. I was so active, like an active child. I was doing everything. I was playing all the sports. I had a lot of friends. I was always out playing with friends and just had so much fun. So many fun activities. Like I was running away from the police. I also talked about it in my one video about it was my Estonian video where I talked about the crimes that I committed. And yes, that was my kind of that moment. The police hasn't caught me yet. I mean, they haven't arrested me yet, so I think I'm fine. But it all changed when I moved to a different place, to a different parent, because my parents are split. Very sad, very sad. Luckily it didn't affect me at all because I was very young. But yeah, I moved into a different place and people were a lot more different in that place. They were a lot more loud, a lot more, I don't know, maybe superficial. I know I was only like 10 years old, but I was a very sensitive child, so I picked up on that quite easily. And there was a lot of bullying there. It never happened in my previous school, and I fell victim to the bullying as well, emotional bullying. It never got physical because I was always taught that I need to stand up for myself. But when I got emotionally bullied, I was like, this is my fault for letting it affect me. In a way, I guess it was, to be honest. So, but I went about it the wrong way. I was like, okay, let's ignore them and do my own thing. But it still affected me, and I didn't address that it really affected me that much. So I should have went about it a different way. I don't know what I was really bullied for. I think I was really quiet because since I was a very sensitive child, I like a lot of different things affected me. I even get affected when there's too much noise and things happening. Like it overwhelms me and it stresses me out. And there were a lot of different things happening, and people were so like superficial and so like mean for no reason, and I didn't like that. So I didn't really talk with anyone. I was really quiet, and people picked up on that and thought I was like an easy target. So I fell into the victimhood of bullying, emotional bullying, and since I was already quiet, but then they also like bullied me a little bit, and then I was even more quiet because that was my defense mechanism, like shutting down. So I became that quiet kid in the class or whatever, and my grades suffered and stuff like that. But you know, I still had a few friends there, and it was nice with them. But yeah, it wasn't really the best time, and I think that was like when I was 10 until 16 or so. Yeah, or 15. I'd say like 10 to 14 or 15 or so. Yeah, that wasn't a good time in my life. There's a lot more to it, but I don't want to get into it. It'll just get too long. But after it ended, things got better. I got into self-help and stuff because it did affect me emotionally a lot, because I'm a very sensitive child and I'm still a very sensitive person. And now I'm working with my defense mechanisms, and I feel like I have improved quite a bit. Like me talking, doing a YouTube video would have been unheard of. I would at my soul? Why are you looking at my soul? Why are you looking at my soul? Don't look at me. I'm hideous. But things got a lot better when I got into self-help. But there are a lot of self-help traps that you can fall into. Then again, that's another different topic entirely. But the way I went about it at first was wrong, but eventually got into the right path, and I feel like I'm still improving, and I feel like, yeah, I'm like improving every day. I feel like, and I feel like it's very beneficial to me and very healthy to me, and I can tell that it's the right way for me personally. For other people, it might be a bit different. It depends. It depends. Who is your favorite singer? I do not have a favorite singer or a band. I don't even have a favorite song or a band. There are a few definitely that I do like, but it's not like I like maybe like 2 or 3, and not everything. So I can't really tell you everything. But I do have a playlist of a lot of different kinds of music in my gaming channel, which is in the description. You can go click on it and scroll down. There's a music section. You can check out all of the songs that I basically do like. There's hundreds different genres and shit like that. I'm a multi-faceted individual, if that's a word. I don't know. You understood what I meant though. What is your personality like? That's very interesting because I don't know. I am constantly changing so much. I don't even know. I feel like I don't even fully know myself because there's so much changing all the time. The things that I thought I was, I'm not anymore, and the things I thought would change did not change. So it's like I'm just a channel. I'm like a vessel. I'm like a vessel of meat. I don't really have like a full personality. But if I were to put a title on it, I would say right now that when I am like stressed and I get overwhelmed, and I get overwhelmed quite easily, I shut down a bit, and I'm not as fun or funny. It's like I'm just on my own most of the time. But when I am feeling more at ease and I don't feel overwhelmed, I can be quite funny and charismatic and very friendly. And if I put effort in, I can be very friendly. Every time I have put effort in, it's like people like me so much more. And when I'm not like, how would I say, overwhelmed, people just like me so much more. At work, I even got like one time I just thought, okay, let me do one day where I put all of my effort in, like emotional effort in, to be friendly and like outgoing and charismatic. And immediately after I did that, I got an email from a customer telling my boss how nice I was and how amazing I was, and I got a bonus because of that. Immediately when I put effort in and I was like charismatic and stuff, it was like people immediately like me. But at work, it's hard to be charismatic all the time. It's just the work trains you, so I can't be that all the time. But when I'm outside of work, I usually try to be charismatic and stuff, but it doesn't always work. But most of the time it does work, and I try to be funny. So, but people need to give me things as well, so I can, leech off of it and add more to it. So I'd say I am at my core, when I'm not overwhelmed, I am friendly, charismatic, funny, active person, a go-getter when I do like something, and outspoken just know that I don't like soups. I don't like soups because it's just so much liquid, not enough like substance or substance. Is it substance or substance? Substance. It's substance, right? I don't know why I'm saying substance. Is that like a different word or a same word? I don't fucking know. I don't like soup because it's like it gives no calories. It makes you feel like you're full. But I need calories because I'm a gym rat. I just need calories. Like just remove the liquid and put more shit in there. That's why I don't like soups most of the time. What was the scariest thing that happened to you? What's the scariest thing? Scariest thing? I don't know. Probably all my traumas. Maybe when I almost drowned one time or two times. I drowned a lot. I came back and I was like, "Yo, let's go again." I tried again. That's why I can't swim. By the way, I can't swim. Oh, this is not a joke. I cannot swim because of the trauma. If you want to kill me, here's my address and just put me underwater and I'll die. Okay. Yeah, two times I think I kind of fell over in the water or something, and I just panicked and I almost like drowned. So that was kind of scary. Also, very scary things are when I get triggered, like something from my childhood or something like comes back and it comes to the surface, and that's very scary usually. And I'm like stutter or something, and I shake and stuff. But it's good that it comes to the surface and I can finally deal with it. Now I know how to deal with it when it does come up. When I was a child, I did not know how to do that, and I would just do whatever to not confront that. But now I'm a grown man and I can do it because I'm a Power Ranger. Red Power Ranger. I power up. I power up. I'm strong. I'm very strong. What else is scary? What else is scary? I don't know. I don't really get scared anymore of like objects or like scary movies. Just my traumas and stuff, like triggers that I don't even know. Like sometimes it just happens. I don't know what it is exactly, so it's hard to tell you. What was the best thing that happened to you? Best thing, best thing, best thing. What's the best thing that has happened to me? That's a hard one because nothing good ever happens to me. Sometimes it feels like, but what's the best thing? I don't know. I just think like I don't know what is the best thing. I really don't know. It's like every day is kind of cool. Just I like my hobbies. That's one of my favorite things. I like to do them all the time. So I like my channel, I like this ASMR channel that people are actually watching me. So that feels nice. I guess that's one of the best things. And yeah, I can't think much right now. What could be the best thing that happened to me? Maybe I'll get back to you. I'll get back to you on that. What is your job? Just normal customer service stuff. Minimum wage job. I'm trying to get the ASMR thing working. So I would lessen my workload. It's overwhelming when I don't have anyone to talk to or anyone that I like in the job. But when there is a person that I do like, or multiple people that I do like, and work, it actually becomes a bit more pleasurable. What a shocker, I know. It's like there's even more pleasure than bad things when I am working. Like I would actually rather be working when I do have friends there or like nice. So that's nice. But when they're not there, I would rather be home and not do anything. I mean, I would do so many things. I mean, by not do anything, I mean like not work at that job. Because it's when I don't have people to talk to, I get overwhelmed by the boredom and just dumb customers. Okay, so I just need someone nice to talk to, so it just feels better, and then I don't get overwhelmed. Where do you see yourself in 10 to 20 years? So I feel like that's the same with the self-help stuff. When I would be teaching that, when I have figured it all out, because I can see I can see it being my side job or even full time, because I have. It has been a long time since I've dealt with all that stuff. Like, I know how it feels, so I know. Like how to help other people as well with it. But I'd also be like maybe constructive and not be like strict about it. But I can also have a bit of empathy and understandings about it as well. You just need to have the willpower, and how it will help you. But yeah, that's in the future when I have figured it all out. Because mental health is important. June is a mental health month. Did you know that? It's also Pride Month. Is it a coincidence? Is it a coincidence? How do you feel about where you are right now in life? I feel okay. I feel okay. Like, physically everything is fine. I have a job that I can pay all my stuff with, and I have the money now is coming in. Before it was just absolutely horrible, but now right now I'm actually getting the money now, so I can actually buy food. So that's amazing, and I can also do all of my hobbies and stuff. So that's amazing. Like, I can fit it in there perfectly. With my schedule is just perfect in terms of that. So in terms of that, like, everything is nice, but I would still like more time to. So the job wouldn't take that much time, even though it's part time. I'm on like 75%. I'm working like 75% of the full time. So I would still like it to be less, because I would like to work on other stuff and meet with other people. I still feel I just get so overwhelmed so much. I just need time to relax as well, because right now, even when I do have the time, I just need the time to relax. But I am using all of the time to make videos and go train and play table tennis. So I'm just that kind of person that needs so much time to just relax and not do anything as well. And then I also need to do all the other things. But right now I have no time to relax. I either relax fully, and then I don't get done with my YouTube stuff and trainings, or I do all the training and stuff, but I don't get the time to relax. So mentally, right now, it's hard, but it's not like unbelievable. Like, I'm going to break down or anything. So it's not optimal, but it's still better than it was, and it's still nice. But if it were to be optimal, I would like it to be a bit less work, and so I can focus on other stuff. So Ravi Sunday is asking, is climate change affecting Estonia too much or barely at all? Well, I am always unbelievably hot. Like, it's just insane. Like, I need to shower every single day. People are thinking that I'm kidding. No, it's just so hot. It's so unbearable. Maybe I need to see a doctor, because other people are not complaining how hot it is, and for me, every day is so hot. Like, it's so hot all the time. It could be a genetical thing. I think it is. But yeah, I think we reached our warmest weather 2 years ago, so maybe that's a sign of climate change. But yeah, for me it's always hot, so I don't really know. I don't really follow politics, so maybe it's changing, maybe it's not. I just know it's hot all the time, so I want it to be colder. But other people are like, yes, summer, so much hotness, I can probably go like you're going to bed, so it's also like goodbye. You know, you're going to bed, farewell. But yeah, goodbye was just too boring. So I was like, I need to sound classy and shit. I need to sound like this, like I have a bow tie or something, like you know. And deer is because I just love deer. Deer are spiritual animals, and I just love deer. And you can also make a lot of puns with deer because they sound the same, but they mean different things, like TEAR and TEER. So it's just funny to me. And ASMR in the end, of course, because it's an ASMR channel. So that's basically yeah, how I named it, because TEAR is also like farewell dear, like I'm telling you, like, dear person, bye bye, you're going to bed. That's how I got the name. Terrabins asks, where did the love of deer arise from? From Harry Potter initially, because I saw the Patronus from Harry Potter, and it was so awesome. I liked how it glowed and stuff. And then I googled, and it was also like a spiritual animal. It could mean something. And also deer are very cute, and you know, with the puns and stuff, it's just so perfect. And I like to pretend that I'm a deer online because it's also funny to me, and that I take it so seriously sometimes. And other people sometimes like it as well, but I'm just doing it mostly for me because it's funny. Ellie Holmes 1872 is asking, what is your death row meal? Oh yeah, no, my god, I don't know. I honestly don't know. I do like some ice cream, maybe some ice cream cocktails with chocolate. Maybe some pancakes with ice cream as well, and some strawberry. Maybe some fruits, like put multiple, like you chop some fruits, and then you put them in a bowl, and then you like put some like whipped cream or something in it, and then some also make it like how do I say, put some like juice under it or something so it has more flavor. Maybe that, so that's also nice. But honestly, I don't know. I eat a lot, but I don't really have a favorite food. I just eat what I need to eat to get my calories in and my protein. And then sometimes I just eat some other stuff. Liana Zombie 12584. What do you dream about? That's a good question, because I dream so much about catastrophes all the time. I see mostly horror movies in my head. Like just today, I dreamt that mummies were chasing me, like from the movie The Mummy. The same mummies were chasing me, and they got my friends, but they didn't get me. So I was running really fast and stuff. I was dodging. They were faster than me, but I was so good at dodging that they kind of tripped and stuff. It sounds funny, but it was very scary. I was like just in a maze, you know. When I was in the room, but I was also in a maze, and I was like dodging and running away from the mummies. And when I don't see mummies in my dreams, I see tsunamis and other catastrophes like meteors or whatever. I just see apocalyptic things all the time. I heard it means that I am transforming as a human being, which is very good news to me. Or like I feel overwhelmed, or like feelings are coming up, and that's why I have to see very interesting, like Harry Potter. I read and I almost remember everything, but when I read some other stuff, I'm like, I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. And self-help stuff, I also just remember quite well because yeah, I need to be interested in it to memorize it, or it just won't stick. But even then, it's kind of hard. Last question is, are you gay? No one asked me this question, but I wanted to put it in myself. I think that's it, yeah. Those were the questions. I am guessing the length is around 30 to 40 minutes. Maybe my timing could totally be off, but I don't know. So yeah, if your question didn't make it, it's because I already started this video, because I put in every question, I think. So if your question, if you commented your question and you didn't make it in, it'll happen in the next Q&A or ask me anything. So I'll keep yours. You will not be abandoned. Okay. My throat hurts and I need to eat or drink. I need to finish that zero drink behind